Hey guys, Willie here with W.T.F car reviews, and today I'm going to be reviewing the all-new 2025 top-of-the-line Toyota Camry XSE.
And a big thanks to T and the rest of the management and staff here at Toyota of Tampa Bay for helping make this review possible. I'll leave a link to our inventory below, and if you're looking for a new car, SUV, or truck in the Tampa area, I would definitely recommend checking these guys out and ask for T.
And as most of you guys probably know by now, Toyota released this all-new 9th generation Camry this year for 2025. We've already reviewed 3 out of 4 of the available trim levels for the 2025 model year: the base LE, the sportier SE, and the more luxurious XLE, leaving us with a top-of-the-line XSE that you see here with a base price of $34,000. What else do we get for that money? Let's jump right in. So although this is a white metallic paint color, it's not the same color that you see throughout the lower trims like the SE or the LE. This is a wind chill pearl metallic paint color. In the rain right now, it's not going to be very easy to pick up the sparkles, but it is a beautiful color. The color matched grille for the XSE, LED daytime running lights, functional airflow in each corner. We get orange daytime running lights for the headlamps with dual projector or a quad projector for the high and low beam. Toyota badge right up front. It's an aluminum trim, not a shiny chrome. The wheel and tire setup with the top of the line XSE. We also get the top of the line wheel options with a very dark gunmetal gray with a black contrast, basically a black lug nut wrapped in Bridgestone Torenza all-season tires. Dimensions being 235/40 R19, so very aggressive looking 19-inch trims, and the 40 series sidewall tires, just like the SE we reviewed in this channel, should keep the ride quality nice and plush. I like the front lip, its body color. The black contrast would probably be also a really good look, but with the body color theme that we're seeing all throughout this exterior, still looks solid, but with the black lip out back, black window trim, front lip being black wouldn't be the end of the world. We have body color mirrors, LED turn signal on them, body color rocker panel side skirt area, smart access for the driver and the front passenger. We get blind spot monitoring on the mirror, and again, all black trim for the window trim, massive panoramic moonroof with a shark fin style antenna. The gas cap out rear is not pushed to open. I'll show you the latch is inside. We have the same rear wheel and tire setup. The only difference is a smaller brake caliper. The taillights are full LED for the brake light, turn signal, and the reverse light. Shout out Toyota of Tampa Bay for helping make this review possible. Hybrid electric vehicle badge on the left side, Camry blacked out in the center, aluminum Toyota badge above it, and the XSE in the lower right corner with that black lip spoiler as well, LED third brake light. We get our dual exhaust cutouts in the lower left corner. Since the new Camry is exclusively a hybrid setup, we're not going to rev up this power plant, but let's hop over to the front, pop the hood, and see what's going on underneath. All right guys, that 2.5-liter hybrid sold by Toyota exclusive to the 2025 Camry. It is available with 2 different power outputs, but yeah, you get like an extra 7 horsepower if you go with the all-wheel drive model. But the combined output for the front-wheel drive is 225 horsepower, cranking out 163 pound-feet of torque just for the gas motor. There's no actual equation for the combined torque, but you can estimate somewhere between 200 and 250 pound-feet is a safe estimate, enough to get this pretty heavy, large, mid-size sedan to 60, between the high 6s to low 7-second range, making it a no-joke performer. But what you see is basically what we get. We get the brace connecting the 2 strut towers together. We can shut this hood right down. The previous generation Camry had additional supports in front of the radiator, and as you guys can see, the same thing applies for this generation. Hopefully you can pick them up on camera. But we'll take a step back, walk around this beautiful top-of-the-line 2025 Toyota Camry XSE one more time. Let's take a step inside and see what we get. With the top-of-the-line Camry now starting a little bit under $35,000, but loaded with overall features. We get soft touch materials up top, some perforated trim in the center, gushy soft leather armrest, 4-window auto one touch, lock and unlock, 4-way adjustable mirrors, aluminum door handle, aluminum separating the 2 tiers of materials. Hard plastic down below, not the deepest storage pocket, but you'll fit a ton of bottles, car accessories, plastic step-in plate. We have the leather seats here in the XSE with blue perforation. The materials are very soft but still supportive for the bolstering area, making them a very comfortable overall seat. We get lumbar control. You can recline, drop, lift, and slide the front seats. But taking a step inside, we can really check it out. So foot on the brake, engine start, stop, and everything fires right to life. So overall, this is a very premium interior. It doesn't have every option feature known to man, no heads-up display, no upgraded sound system either. That I would expect with a top XSE trim as a standard feature. It is available as an option. Anyway, the steering wheel's thick, solid 10 and 2, 9 and 3 fits really well in your hands. We get a plastic frame for it with some lighter gray contrast stitching. The horn area is rubberized. The horn, loud and aggressive. People should be definitely getting out of your way. We'll do a window check. We get dual panes. That's appreciated for the top trim. You can hang up and answer your phone calls, adjust the infotainment, volume adjustments, and the voice command. Speaking of infotainment adjustments, right now we're looking at EV driving ratio with adaptive cruise control, compass, and our adaptive cruise mode. My personal favorite would be this EV driving ratio, so we'll leave it there. On the right side, we have our lane keep assist and radar cruise control with our skip controls and AM, FM Sirius controls as well. The paddle shifters control the 8-speed eCVT transmission. The stocks have a very satisfying click, auto headlamps, auto high beams on the left side, no auto rain sensing wipers. That would be nice for a top trim. You get your fuel cap release on the right side of this button stack, trunk release, interior brightness, and traction control. Tilt and telescoping steering column. Hopefully you get a good look at the aluminum sporty pedals. You get soft touch for the center portion and soft touch for the dashboard. It's a 12.3-inch digital gauge display and a 12.3-inch touchscreen. Unfortunately, Toyota's system is subscription-based, and I'm not going to put all my information in for the potential owner of this vehicle, but it's a beautiful 12.3-inch display. Excellent navigation system, but as you mentioned, it is subscription-based. We get our music. You can see what songs currently playing, phone information, vehicle information. You can adjust climate, comfort, trip, vehicle alert, and the overall settings as well. You guys can pause, take a look at everything that can be adjusted. But I guess we'll just leave it in this home screen. The backup camera is a very high resolution screen. You can check it out right here. Guidance lines and trajectory, no over-the-top 360. Also would be nice for a top XSE trim. Also get manual shift controls as part of the gear selector. Dual zone automatic front climate control, heated seats, no ventilated seats. Ventilated seats would also be nice for this top trim. Some aluminum outlining the air vents, 2 USB-C ports, USB-A port. It's nice they still include that. Wireless phone charging pad, ton of storage, and you'll fit 2 24-ounce bottles. Hard plastic for your knee will often hit. Gushy soft leather armrests with blue contrast stitching. Ton of space. You're fitting a 12-pack of 12-ounce cans and an additional 12-volt in front of it. You get more soft touch materials above the glove box with some notches that lead flushly to the air vents, making it look a lot more elegant and premium. Open up this glove box. It's damped. Not the largest, but you'll still fit 15, 20 license plates in there. Easily fit a pair of shoes. Wouldn't expect you to fit a second pair of shoes. Basically a frameless auto-dimming rear view mirror with 3 garage home link settings on it. We get our panoramic moonroof. You can tilt it too, and our interior lights are LED. Awesome. But opening up the panoramic moonroof, the shade opens up pretty quickly. Hopefully I don't get soaked as soon as this opens. You gotta press it again to open up the glass. To open up the glass, you gotta press the second button, and it goes above the second panel of glass, so it does stick out a little bit like a sore thumb. See if it goes out any further. It does not. But pretty large opening. We can poke our way out of here. Finally stopped raining in Tampa, Florida. It is about 81 degrees, so not hot at all, but with this humidity, still doesn't feel fantastic. You can shut this glass right up, leave a shade open so when we hop out back, you can see how much light is brought into the cabin if it was a sunny day today in Tampa, Florida. That's about it though, guys, for the front seat of this 2025 Camry XSE. Let's take a quick look at this window sticker, see any features I may have missed. You guys can pause, take a look. It is loaded. 47 combined MPGs. That's why you're going with this Camry over the competition. You're getting the nice materials, get just about every option and feature you could possibly need as long as you're okay with not having ventilated seats or the upgraded sound system, and unbelievable fuel economy. We can put this window sticker right back. That's about it for the front seat. Let's hop out back, see how much space is offered back there, as well as the overall quality of the material. So up top, just hard plastic, similar throughout the entire Camry lineup, but we get the soft materials in the center and a gushy soft armrest. Auto one-touch window, aluminum door handle. You'll fit a 24-ounce bottle in that storage compartment. The rear seats, the padding goes all the way out to the door frame with more of that blue perforation. Solid legroom. I'm a little bit over 6 feet tall, sitting behind my seat settings, and I still have 5-6 inches of knee room, headroom. The moonroof does compromise a little bit, but I still have about an inch. So if you're under 6'4", 6'5", you should be able to sit comfortably in the back of a Camry with no problem. It's a little bit tighter compared to the outgoing model, but it's still a very spacious back seat for the segment. Mat pockets behind both the front seats. Air vents are also appreciated, USB-A and a USB-C port down below. Ton of light brought into the cabin thanks to the massive panoramic moonroof. The interior lights back here are LED. We can shove our hand into this center cubby area. It's a gushy, soft leatherette armrest with 2 cup holders. You'll fit 24-ounce bottles. We get a hook on the passenger side and driver's side for the grab handle, and that's about it for the back seat of the 2025 Camry XSE. Let's hop out into the cargo space real quick and then take this 2025 Camry out for a drive. So the button is between the R and the Y to open up the trunk, and it gives you a subtle hydraulic boost. It's not an electric boost, so you can't close it electrically, but it does give you basically the entire opening function without having to do anything yourself. It's a deep cutout, so there's a ton of cargo space back here, and the wheel wells don't really protrude. Unfortunately, for the back seat opening, it does get a little bit tight, so I wouldn't expect you to fit more than, say, a 50, maybe 55-inch TV through there. But in the actual trunk itself, you might be able to squeeze a 60, 65, which is impressive for a midsize sedan. The latches are up top to fold the second row seats down, and I'll leave a link to show you exactly how much cargo space is back here. The wheel wells cut out in the side, so you'll be able to fit golf bag horizontally with no problem. Probably 2 of them. You'll fit another 2 diagonally, maybe a total of 5, 6 total golf bag. Secret storage is probably mostly spare tire stuff. You got your fix-a-flat with the spare tire underneath, but you can still fit some secret stuff back here if need be. We can shut this trunk right down, walk around this 2025 top of the line Camry XSE one more time. And it's a beautiful car, sub 35,000 bucks for the base price. I don't think you're gonna get a more stylish mid-size sedan here considering the features. Are there some features that I wish we had as standard? Yes, heated ventilated seats, upgraded sound system, but those are available features. And if they were standard here, we'd be looking way closer to the higher $30,000 price range, which a lot of people would rather be closer to 35,000 bucks. They don't need the ventilated seats, they don't need the upgraded sound system. Everything here is what they need. And if that's you, stay tuned. Let's take this 2025 Camry XSE out for a drive and see what it's got. All right, guys, now we're just about seeing everything we need to see with the all-new top-of-the-line 2025 Toyota Camry XSE. Let's take it out for a drive and see what it's got. My first impressions, it is quiet in here. You don't really hear anything when it comes to road noise. Wind noise with these dual pane windows will be just about non-existent. It was quiet with the SE and LE. See how the ride quality is too with the 40 series sidewalls. Very good ride quality. Not only do you not feel the bumps, you don't even hear the vehicle going over it. Brakes feel really good. The regen braking with the hybrid system definitely helps. We'll test out some power as soon as we get the chance. We can take a step out here. We can try it out in the pure EV mode while we still have some battery charge. The response in pure EV, pretty good, but as soon as you actually lean into it and you cross 20 miles an hour, it automatically puts you back into just regular eco mode. And in regular eco mode, it's still really responsive. The hybrid system kicks in before the transmission even has time to downshift you into the next ratio with the eCVT. Just cruising along really quiet. Minimal throttle efforts to keep this thing moving at speed. We'll try it out in sport, see what changes up. The gauge display immediately changes up. Steering gets a little bit tighter. The transmission stays in the overdrive, that's nice. The throttle gets a lot more sensitive. That was like a 5th throttle and it kicks you. We'll open her up a little bit more as soon as we get the chance. Try out the paddles. Gives you a slight rev match, but you definitely feel a little lunge in the transmission. The second gear, downshift was smooth. Try out some passing power on the gas. It is responsive. Whew. That initial bite when that battery kicks in is strong. The top end power, it's not gonna blow you away, but the response for daily driving, that's what you're looking for. 90% of your throttle inputs are not gonna be full throttle, but speaking of full throttle, let's give this guy a little bit of space. And on the gas. Woo! We catch up really quickly. Gonna have to use some brake pedal here. Try out some more passing power. It is strong. And the ECVT, it doesn't have the artificial ratios in sport mode, which I like. The artificial ratios help it make it feel more like a conventional automatic. We can throw it back in eco mode. It makes it feel more like a conventional automatic, but it also slows down your 0 to 60 time. Sometimes with certain turbocharged power plants, they make a lot more torque in the mid-range, but for a naturally aspirated engine, it's making all of its power up top. So when you're artificially bringing the revs back down, you're actually compromising 1/10 or 2/10 of a second from your 0 to 60. So I like how when you put your foot down, it keeps it in the top of the rev range. And at highway speeds, it is quiet in here. We're on concrete pavement. We hear just about 0 road noise. Wind noise does not exist. The steering's a little bit floaty. In sport mode, it gets a little bit better, but it's a very premium feeling steering. It doesn't feel overly floaty like you would get from, say, Camrys 15, 20 years ago. It feels like a very planted, premium sports sedan. And I will say sports sedan because when you put your foot down in sport mode, this thing can move. Even in eco mode, it takes just about 0 throttle pedal to keep this thing moving. And in eco mode, that's where you're going to get your combined 47 mpgs, which is insane for a vehicle of this size. Going over the bumps feels so good in terms of composure. This feels like a vehicle that could be sold from the Lexus lineup. The regenerative braking is insane. I haven't even touched the brake pedal yet. We'll see if it brings me to a complete stop. It does not. We're just about to a complete stop. Take another step out here. A little bit number in eco mode, but as you see, gets out of its own way with no problem. Overall, guys, if you're looking for a premium, efficient, and spacious vehicle, but you don't want to compromise when it comes to features, you want leather seats, you want the nicer interior displays, and you want it to be able to get out of its own way when it comes to performance and look the part, all while having a base price under $35,000 after destination. This is an excellent vehicle to check out. Of course, once you start throwing options in, they're going to be closer to 40K, but even still, you're getting almost 50 combined MPGs. You can comfortably seat 5 adults, and it looks really good with just about every option and feature you could possibly want or need. If that's what you're looking for, guys, I would definitely recommend checking out the 2025 Camry. And I'd recommend checking out either the XLE, or if you want the sportier looks and feel, check out the XSE you see here. And a big thanks to T and the rest of the management and staff here at Toyota of Tampa Bay for helping make this review possible. I'll leave a link to their inventory below, and if you're looking for a new car, SUV, or truck in the Tampa area, I would definitely recommend checking these guys out and ask for T. And a huge thanks to all you guys for watching. I had a great time making this video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much. You guys know the channel is just not possible without you, and I really appreciate the constant support. But again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Leave a like too. It really helps me out, the YouTube algorithm. That's how these videos get promoted to new people. Leave a comment. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you don't like. Leave a comment. Let me know if there's any specific cars, SUVs, or trucks you want to see reviewed on this channel, and I'll definitely try getting those videos for you ASAP. But other than that, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope all of you have a great day.